Hello and welcome. You're watching Around the World on VUTV. I'm Ada Kohli and I'm going to take you through the top international headlines for this week. From the ongoing protests in Myanmar to Harry and Meghan's bombshell interview with Oprah, here are the top headlines we bring for you.
Trade unions in Myanmar have called upon fellow workers to stop all work to protest the military takeover of the country. If headed to by other unions, this could result in a complete economic shutdown. In a statement, a union spokesperson was quoted as saying, "The time to take call for the full extent shutdown of the Myanmar's economy." Australia suspended its defense cooperation agreement with Myanmar over the ongoing coup and is redirecting humanitarian aid. Australia announced late Sunday it had suspended a defense training program with Myanmar worth 1.5 million Australian dollars spread out of over 5 years. US Special Representative of Afghanistan Zalmay Khalilzad has spoken over the phone with External Affairs Minister S. J. Shankar to discuss the peace process. The US is also planning to convene a meeting with the foreign minister of Russia, China, Pakistan and Iran for a common approach on ending the war in Afghanistan, while taking the steps to speed up settlement with the Taliban. In a historic visit to Iraq, Pope Francis visited northern parts of the country that were once held by Islamic State or ISIS. The Pope prayed among the ruined churches at Mosul before presiding over a mass at a stadium in Ibril. The 4-day trip, which began on Friday, is the first ever papal visit to the country. In an interview with the well-known talk show hostess Oprah Winfrey, the Duchess of Sussex stated that she didn't want to be alive anymore. In the interview, the royal couple made several revelations after stepping down from the royal duties. Prince Harry says he has now been cut off financially, which is why the couple has sought commercial deals with Netflix and Spotify.
More than 200 protesters who had been trapped by security forces overnight have been released. The junta also stripped 5 independent media companies of their license on Monday for actively covering protests against the coup. The High Commission of India in London slammed the British Parliament debate on farmers, calling it one-sided and packed with false assertions. The debate was over safety of farmers and press freedom in the Indian farmers' protest. Kamala Harris is going to make her debut at the United Nations next week. She will address the annual meeting on gender equality and empowerment of women. A draft peace agreement by the US has proposed the formation of a transitional government with the Taliban as well as terms for a permanent ceasefire. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife Mackenzie Scott has married a Seattle science teacher, Dan Jewett. Mackenzie, who is worth $53 billion, has promised to give away half of her fortune to Giving Pledge, which is a webpage for charitable causes.
A senior NLD party official considered close to Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi dies in police custody after his arrest on Tuesday. Zaw Myat Lin, who also runs a vocational institute in Myanmar, is the second NLD official to die in police custody. The first ever meeting of leaders of Quad group of countries on Friday is likely to announce a financing agreement to increase manufacturing capacity for COVID vaccines. The aim of the initiative by the Quad, which includes US, India, Japan and Australia, would be to accelerate vaccination drive. Unmute yourself, Ada.
Uh, Hello Arnab, can you tell our viewers that apart from climate change and increasing vaccine supplies, what other topics will India be discussing in the meeting at 7 p.m. IST?
So basically what the Quad meeting is all about is the vaccination drive. And India is shown as a great impulse, like what India is trying to manufacture. India is trying to manufacture the vaccine in India itself, and different pharmaceutical companies in India are trying to, and there's like India is trying to have built a strong connection with the Indo-Pacific regions for this during this Quad meetings.
Okay. And also, can you also tell us what has been China's reaction so far to the Quad meetings, as it was mainly set up to counter China's growing influence in Asia?
So China is reacting as a displeasure, as like in as we know in 2019 the Quad meeting at Tokyo also, the China was not performing and China has not reacted well with like with the countries, with the other Quad countries. So China is on a displeasure, and it is also fearing, the countries are also fearing, like Australia, Japan and all are also fearing that this they had not invited China this time to the Quad meeting, so they may they have a security threat to their countries towards them.
Right. Well, thank you, Arnav, for the updates on that front. Let's take a look at the other top headlines of this week.
EU after a senior most official from EU claimed that UK had banned all COVID-19 vaccine export. Charles Michel, the president of European Council, wrongly claimed the UK had an outright ban on exports of vaccine produced on its soil. Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab has written to him saying such claims are completely false. Russian space agency Roscosmos says it has signed an agreement with China's National Space Administration to develop research facilities on the moon surface. A statement from both countries says it will be available for use by other nations also. The BAFTA Film Awards have unveiled highly diverse nomination list, with 16 of the 24 acting nominees coming from ethnic minority group. But the biggest surprise is in the acting group. Not one actor of color was nominated last year, so the British Academy had faced pressure to diversify this year's nominees.
India has urged for democratic processes to be held and has offered to work together with the leaders of Myanmar. India has asked the leaders to resolve their differences in a peaceful and constructive manner. This comes after India says that it has direct stakes in the maintenance of peace and stability in its neighborhood. Top US and Chinese officials will meet for the first high level in person contact under the Biden administration on March 18th in Alaska. The US called this an important opportunity to talk over Beijing's actions and behaviors that are challenging the values of the US and its partners. The Hawaii Governor David Ige has declared an emergency after heavy rains brought floods, landslides, and the fear of a dam failure, leading to evacuating at least two countries. This after a dam overflowed on the island of Maui, destroying several homes. UNICEF has warned on Thursday that after a year of the pandemic, closed schools, surging poverty, forced marriages, and depression are indicators measuring child and adolescent development have all regressed for an entire generation. Facebook has said that it is launching a light version of Instagram in 170 lower bandwidth countries, which will be available on Android based phones. They have called these markets that which have the greatest needs.
Those were the top international headlines for this week. Stay tuned to BUTV because coming up next is hashtag trending with my colleague Arnab Hota.
Hello, you're watching hashtag trending on BUTV. I'm Arna Fota. From shocking revelation by royal couple to Rahul Gandhi trending on Twitter, we have all the top stories right here on this bulletin. So what the wait? Let's drive straight away.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's bombshell interview with Oprah has got Twitter users furiously tweeting in support of the couple. Meghan reveals that her son Archie's race had been a concern in the royal institution.
There is a conversation. Hold up.
There's
Stop
several
right now.
There are several conversations.
There's a
about it.
conversation with you
With Harry.
about how dark your baby is going to be.
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Ooh.
A lot of celebrities have been constantly tweeting in support of Meghan. Patrick J. Adams, Meghan's former co-star in Suits, had taken to Twitter furiously before her interview. Abigail Spencer, who worked with Meghan on the same show, has shown her support on Instagram.
A Zomato food delivery boy landed punched on the face of a Bengaluru model, and the video showing her injuries went viral.
So guys, my Zomato order was late and I was talking to the customer care executive, and meanwhile the delivery person just did this. He hit me, left me bleeding here and ran off. Please share this video with everyone. Guys, let me tell you the story, the entire story. I ordered food from Zomato because I was working since morning, and then I ordered around 3:30, which was supposed to get delivered by 4:30, and I did not get my order on time. So I was constantly, following up with Zomato team, like either give me a free delivery for the same or just cancel the order, because this is not the thing. You promise something and you deliver something else. So that thing happened, and then the Zomato delivery guy came here. What he did was, he was so rude. He was so freaking rude. And because I have sushi with me, so I usually don't open my full door. So I was just talking him through a small slit from my door, and I just told him, Bhaiya, you wait, because I need to check with the team. Either they'll make it free or I don't want the order. And I already gave him the choice, like, I don't need the order, so you just take it. I am okay. But he refused to take the order back, and then again he started screaming at me, bloody I'm your slave or what, you are asking me to wait for such a long time, what the hell. And so it was really threatening for me, and I got scared and I tried shutting my door so that he could not harm me. But before that, he pushed the door, and he was so huge. He pushed the door and he just snatched the order from my table. That is, he entered my house and then he punched me on my face so that I don't get back to him, and he ran away. And sadly, nobody in this premises care to hear anything happening. Nobody responds to any such thing happening. And being the single girls,
The model Hitisa Chandrane posted the video on social media alleging that incident happened on Tuesday following an argument over a delayed delivery. The boy has been arrested by the police. After the video went viral on her social media handle, people started trolling the food service company using the hashtag #BanZomato. The company issued a statement saying they have delisted the boy and regretted the incident. 2 years back, another delivery boy of Zomato was caught eating a customer's biryani, and the video went similarly viral.
Let's bring our social media correspondent Jahanvi Manchanda for more light. Jahanvi, a punch on the face is not what you're expecting, right? When you order food, and the food service company Zomato has a lot to answer for. So how are they reacting to this incident?
So Zomato has issued a statement saying that they are covering bills, medical bills of the model, and they have also suspended the delivery boy. His name is Kamraj, and they've suspended him. But they've also not they are giving him his pay and everything so that he can look after his finances by fighting the case. So Zomato wants that answers should be there and stories from both the sides should be heard so that the truth comes out. So Zomato is basically focusing on the truth to come out.
The social media troll army, as you know, is at work. So Jahanvi, many seem to be claiming that the model is faking the incident and the delivery boy is innocent. What update do you have on this?
See, there have been many situations. People are saying that she was trying to protect herself and her ring hit her nose. And some are saying that it's completely made up and everything. So we don't have any much information on that as the truth hasn't come out, and the police has been trying to find out what is happening, and so is Zomato doing their part. So there is not such information on it just yet.
Thank you for those updates, Jahanvi. Let's look at the others interesting social media stories we have for you.
Piers Morgan, a British television host, has resigned after the UK media regulator received 41,000 complaints about the programme that was aired.
You've made it so clear a number of times on this programme, a number of times, and I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to.
On Tuesday, Morgan faced criticism from his own colleague and walked off the set.
trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
Do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, mate, but not my own stuff.
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do
This is
this.
absolutely diabolical behaviour. I'm sorry, but...
He has been actively tweeting against Meghan's interview and had even called her a liar on air.
Because Meghan Markle lies, frankly, there's no other word for it. She says that the baby Archie will not be a prince because they want to change the rules to stop him becoming a prince because of his skin colour. It is an absolutely outrageous lie.
Meghan has been a vocal critic of Meghan Markle ever since she cut contact with him after meeting Prince Harry.
We have Ada Kohli, our royal keen watcher and our royal correspondent. So, Ada, Piers Morgan. So, there has been a lot of flake for Piers Morgan by leaving his own show. So, how ITV is reacting to this?
Right, Ranav. So, following the discussion of Piers Morgan resigning, ITV had first said that they had accepted the decision and had nothing further to add. But after saying that, the CEO of ITV had later said in a statement that she completely believed what the Duchess had to say and that ITV is totally committed to mental health. Adding another point to this front, the mental health charity Mind, which is a partner with ITV on the Britain Get Talking campaign, has also criticized Morgan, saying that it was disappointed by the presenter's comments.
So, how has the royal family taken this news? How did they react to the interview of Harry and Meghan with Oprah?
Right. So initially there was a long silence from the royal family's side. They had not immediately replied to the interview, but eventually the Queen took out a statement where she said that the whole family was saddened to learn that Meghan and Harry had faced these problems, and she had also said that the issues raised, particularly that of race, were concerning, and they will look and address these matters very seriously. She has also said in that very particular statement that Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much loved family members. On the other side, Prince William has been seen telling a reporter that the royal family is, and I quote, "We are very much not a racist family." And he had also said that he has not spoken to his brother yet, but is meaning to speak to him.
Thank you, Ada, for those updates. We have one more last interesting story store for you.
Spec apps, but is being told by BJP supporters to join the Saffron Party. Hashtag Dear Rahul Gandhi is trending on Twitter, where people are writing mocking letters suggesting that he should leave the Congress. Last week, Rahul Gandhi was trending for showing his boxer muscles and had many going gaga over his looks. It seems that Rahul Gandhi is the most popular eligible Indian bachelor to trend on Twitter.
These are all the interesting stories on social media this week. Do keep watching us for more updates and news. Thank you for watching BOTV.